Sports Gaming Universe.
Hello and welcome to Sports Gaming Universe channel here on YouTube, and welcome back to my Colorado Rockies Fantasy Draft franchise series here in MLB 14 The Show. We've got the Rockies going and we're off to a 3-4 start. We split this series in Miami and lost 2 of 3 against Arizona. Now it's time to take on the White Sox. You see the very early NL West standings, and we are right in the middle of the pile there. So we will have early interleague play at Coors Field today as the first of 3 between the White Sox and the Rockies get underway. We send Wade Miley to the mound today, and he will be up against Cole Hamels for the White Sox. So you see they started the season 3-3. Wade Miley dealing to former Rocky Dexter Fowler, and he is going to hit that down the right field line. Little trouble with it in the corner, and Fowler can run. Can he ever? He's into second easily with a double. So already the White Sox have a threat, and look who they've got in their lineup. Big Papi, David Ortiz coming up next. You know who's waiting after Ortiz in this lineup? Giancarlo Stanton. Yeah, they've got some heavy hitters, that's for sure. And Ortiz will hit this deep to right, and that's a nice play by Yelich to get back there to make the catch. Look at Fowler tag up. He not only gets to third, he's coming home with it. There's a play you don't see every day, a runner tagging it from second and scoring on a fly ball. Harper doesn't really know what happened. He's trying to process that, but it's 1-0 White Sox. This will be a base hit for Fowler again in his next trip. And there's runners on first and second. It brings Ortiz to the plate again. And Ortiz will single up the middle. Here comes a runner to score. The throw is not in time. 2-0 White Sox. Ortiz gets his second RBI of the day. This one actually on a hit instead of a sacrifice fly. So as it is 2-0 in the third here, Stanton is going to get a hold of one. I don't think this is coming back. Nice leap of the wall, but not going to be able to bring it back. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep, and it's now 5-0 White Sox. Wade Miley getting roughed up here at Coors Field. This is worth a second look here as Stanton puts a charge into this ball, and it sails out to left field and gone. So the Rockies are going to have to try to get a rally going, and they call on Alex Guerrero. You might have heard of him in the news lately for getting part of his ear bitten off in an altercation with teammate Miguel Olivo. What a strange story as Guerrero breaks his bat there and gets another one. Something straight out of a Mike Tyson fight. Craziness. But here is Guerrero in action, and with both ears intact, and he's going to hit that one off the wall in left center. He's going to have a double. Thinking about 3, but thinking better of it, as he'll settle right into second base there. So Guerrero just fine. Like I said, both ears intact in this version. And the prospect is producing here for the Rockies today. So like I said, we need to get the rally started, and that looks like a good way. Another prospect here who also has both ears, Byron Buxton. He's going to single home Guerrero, and we get our first run on the board. It is now 6-1. Nice to see Byron Buxton come through at the top of our lineup. So now we're back out facing Ortiz, and he is down on strikes. So we finally find a way to get him out. Here is Freddie Freeman at the plate. Oh, he got a hold of that one and jolts it out to right field. Second deck even. Home run Freddie Freeman, and he cuts into that lead just a little bit more. It's now 6-2 with the solo shot. We could really stand to get some runners on base before blasting the ball out of the ballpark, but we'll take what we can get. Replay on Freddie Freeman's shot, 422 feet into the second deck in right field. Freddie Freeman has been pretty solid in our lineup so far to date. I believe this is his second homer on the season. It's the Rockies' last chance in the ninth, and we call on Christian Yelich. He's going to hit this ball fairly deep to center field, over the center fielder's head. It hops on one hop up over the wall, and he will be stopping at second, probably where he would have been anyway. Let's watch this replay as he gives it a shot and one hop up over that fence. So he'll be on second base We've got Freddie Freeman at the plate again, and he's delivering another hit. This one to the gap in right center. That's going to drive home a run, his second RBI of the day. So he adds a double on to what he already had done with that home run. So here comes Chicago getting J.J. Hoover up and trying to nail down the save, and he will strike out Javier Baez to end the game on that 3-2 pitch. That's a win for Cole Hamels and the Chicago White Sox. They win this one with 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Colorado Rockies, 3 runs and 8 hits. And they do not get the job done. You see Stanton with a big day with the 3-run homer. Pretty much the difference in this game. So next up we're going to have John Lackey and Gio Gonzalez going head-to-head in Game 2 of the 3-game series. The Rockies look to bounce back and get their 4th win of the season. You've got Ortiz up, and this looks a lot like the last game, singling up the middle and possibly driving home a run. Yep, just ahead of the throw. So there you go with the White Sox getting on the board first again, and Ortiz delivers 3-2 count. And this is a double play ball, but hold up, it eats up the shortstop, and we've got all sorts of trouble. Runners are going to be at second and third now. A run scored. That was a crazy play. I don't know. I mean, I guess you got to blame it on the crazy hop it took, but that could have been a double play. Look at Harper. Bryce Harper has been struggling. He gets like a bunt hit, and then what is going on? The ball. What just happened there? What happened? The ball's laying there. No one's getting it. Here comes Harper around third. He's going to score. Okay, we glitched out or something. But we could use the run. We'll take it. We're not going to apologize for it. Fans like it. We got one back. So after one, it's 2-1 White Sox on one of the stranger plays you're going to see in the game. He kind of like check swing, half bunted for an infield hit, which he really needed because he was scuffling along. As bad as the first inning was for John Lackey, he settles down and works right through the second. So it stays right at a 2-1 ball game. Lackey hopefully can pitch that way the rest of this ball game and give the Rockies a chance. Well, here is a play at short and a nice throw, but it's not going to get him. That's an infield hit. We got runners at first and second, and a bit of a problem brewing. That's Uribe is going to get this out to center field for a base hit. Runner coming around to score, and now we have a 3-1 game. So much for settling in and keeping the White Sox off the board. It's just not happening here. Stanton scores on Uribe's hit. So it's 3-1. And Lackey has more problems as he has 2 base runners still. He gets out of that, and he's up to hit here now in the bottom of the third. This usually kind of a throwaway at bat when the pitcher's up. But look at this. Lackey puts a charge into it, and oh, he just misses a home run on the high portion of the right field wall. You see the yellow line there indicating the home run line. He just missed here. Takes this pitch the other way and has some power behind it. So he surprises the White Sox with a double and has his team in a position to maybe get a run home. Harper is going to hit this deep to center field. We'll see if Lackey wants to tag on this. It's deep. He should. Here he goes. And he will be safe. Wow, he wasn't very quick, which I guess I didn't expect him to be, but he does get into third base. So Harper advances, Lackey to third, and it will be up to Freddie Freeman to get him home with 2 outs here. 1-2 count, and that's not going to do it. He grounds out to David Ortiz at first, playing first because it's interleague play and they need his bat in the lineup. We did a similar move today. We've got Abreu at first, and we have Freddie Freeman out in left as he's shagging this one down, and it is not going to be in time. This relay will not cut down the run. Lackey's allowed another run now, and it's 4-1. 3-2 count here to Dominguez, and he crushes this pitch to straightaway center field. It is gone, and they get one back. So it's now 4-2 as Matt Dominguez hits a home run. Might be one of those nights that the ball is flying out of the park. The Rockies hope so because they're going to have to try to keep pace. as the White Sox show no signs of slowing down against Lackey. So it's a 4-2 game now. Uribe is up, and oh, I think he just answered Dominguez's shot. It is gone to left. Ball is flying out of Coors Field tonight. Uribe comes through with one, and I'm telling you, every time I decide to sim a half inning or an inning, things bite me on that. It is going to be 9-2 now. Stanton hits a grand slam while I sim. But you see Abreu coming in here. Now I started to say I put Abreu at first base and Freddie Freeman out in left. That's so I could get his bat in the lineup, and he comes through there with a hit. Coming through with a even bigger hit, a 3-run homer to dead center. It's the catcher Rosario hitting a 3-run jack. This game's starting to get quite crazy. Gio Gonzalez doesn't like what's going on. This ball is carrying well, especially to center field. Rosario's homer goes that direction as well. So as that lands down and gets us 3 runs closer, we grab a pinch hitter. That's Christian Yelich. He homered in yesterday's game, and he hits this one to center field. No, this is not a replay. Yelich goes deep to center. Oh boy, Dexter Fowler almost brought that ball back. It was really close. I had to hesitate for a second when I saw this, because it looked like he may have made the catch. But as we watch, he comes up just short on timing this and bringing it back. Fowler up and just over his glove. He gave it a great effort, but the comeback is furious now. It's 10-6 in the 8th, and here's Abreu again. That's fair down the right field line. Might have hit the chalk. Here he's going to get into second base with a double. So it's great having Abreu's bat in the lineup instead of coming off the bench. I got to figure out what to do with that first base spot, because I don't think Freddie Freeman can play a lot of outfield. I stuck him out there, but it's not like it's his second position or anything. Abreu doesn't have a second position. I don't know. Maybe we need to work a trade there or something. Freddie Freeman's our best player, position-wise. Jose Fernandez is our best player, but he's on the shelf after getting hit in the head. Dominguez, did he do it again? I think he did. He gave us a charge to left center. This time a 3-run homer. He's cut the game to 10-9. And the Rockies have a real threat of coming back and winning this ball game. Can you imagine? This is crazy the way they're hitting the ball to the ballpark now. Things flying out of here at Coors. We're going to see one more look at Matt Dominguez as he hits his second of the ball game. And the Rockies now have the White Sox a little bit scared. Let's see what we can do with Randy Choate on the mound. Can he keep it at 10-9 and give us a chance to tie it up in the 9th? He does. He works a clean top of the 9th. So here we go. It is our last chance. What a comeback this would be if we could come all the way back and take this to extra innings, or maybe even walk off. You got Bryce Harper, 1-2 count, 2 outs. That is going to be ball game. He continues to struggle mightily. Man, maybe he's the one we need to trade. I don't know. That doesn't help our first base problem, though, our logjam at first. Bryce Harper's hitting about 100 right now. And we go down to defeat again. It was a good comeback, but it falls short. What a crazy game at Coors Field today. The White Sox win again, and this time by a 10-9 score. Yeah. That is a draining game right there. We actually get swept by the White Sox, and we'll be coming up to a series out in San Francisco next. They're the opposite of what we got going. They're 7-3 to start the season. This could get ugly early if we don't turn it around. We're sending Tanaka to the mound. If you have any ideas on what to do with our first base logjam, leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and we'll see you next time for more Colorado Rockies baseball. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and join the SGU team. Like the SGU Facebook page. Follow us on Twitter. Go ahead and subscribe to SGU here on YouTube so you don't miss daily videos. And last but not least, follow us on Twitch for live streaming goodness.